Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us today at 4. I'm Gilbert Coursey.
And I'm Fallon Glick. It looks like the 3 men charged in the Crystal Rogers murder case will have their trial moved out of Nelson County.
WDRB's Valerie Chin joins us from Bardstown with who agrees the case should happen somewhere else. Val?
Here at the Nelson County Courthouse, the special prosecutor and the suspect's attorneys agree on one thing: the case should be moved out of Nelson County. The judge set a hearing for May 1st at 1 p.m. to discuss that. Brooks Houck and Steve Lawson were in the courtroom for their hearings. Joseph Lawson, who's in a wheelchair, appeared via Zoom. As we told you last week, Brian Butler, the attorney for the main suspect, Brooks Houck, outlined what he called a lack of evidence and a rush to charge Houck in a 25-page motion. Prosecutor Shane Young said he handed over 2 terabytes of evidence to the suspect's attorneys and says he also just handed over another 265 gigabytes of evidence. He says there are 2 interviews missing, but invited the suspect's attorneys to look at the unredacted evidence. Butler says investigators desperately needed to solve the case, even with evidence problems. No body, no murder weapon. Butler says a Commonwealth targeted the Lawsons with the goal of getting either or both of them to cooperate against Houck, and court documents allege how they were questioned by investigators. The court documents talk about immunity for both of the Lawsons, but they never got it. The attorneys and special prosecutors say they're working together on a change of venue location. A friend of Crystal Rogers' family spoke out this afternoon, saying the trial shouldn't be moved out of Nelson County.
Why don't they get the jurors, go get 12 jurors out of some county, no matter what county, haul them down here, it'd be better than 400 people going, don't you think? It'd make more sense.
Ted, how would you describe Steve Lawson's treatment while he was being questioned by investigators?
They hollered at him, they yelled at him, they screamed at him, they spit in his face. I watched it on video. He asked me to come in there and stop it. We returned several other times for meetings with the Commonwealth. They badgered him, but he cooperated. He said, "This is the truth. This is all I know. I can't say what you're wanting me to say. I'm telling you what I know." And he did.
What is the truth? What did he tell investigators?
Well, look, I'm not going to get into all that. That's for trial. That's for another day. But it's all on tape. It's all been recorded.
Judge, I'll be in a different county.
Another hearing is set for June 13th at 9 a.m. That one could last all day. We're expected to see clips from the investigation and learn more about the case. Rogers was last seen with Houck, who was her boyfriend at the time, during the 4th of July weekend in 2015. Her body has not been found. The suspects are charged with criminal conspiracy to commit murder and tampering with evidence. Again, the next hearings are scheduled for May 1st and June 13th. With photojournalist Chad Cantlander, Valerie Chin, WDRB News.